Hello, today is the 8th April. Having a weekly MicroProfile AI call. Let me see. Please help out with the minutes. Add your name to the agenda, to the minutes doc. Clement, you are typing very hard. Almost in anger. Are you sending an angry email?
Actually, yes.
Okay, funny. Let me share. Okay. So last week I was traveling. I wasn't on the call. Looks like a none. Oh, okay, none of us was on the call. None of us here was on last week's call. So basically, I copied what they discussed. Emmanuel suggests to provide example and similar to this. Yeah. So trying to work with Halliday for tolerance. I think is for examples that anyway, when they are back, you don't need to make every like runtime working, and then the runtime can come later. At least one is good. Possible is the depth or launching for edge micro. Anyway, we start with this. As you all know, MicroProfile, the proposal is a move to Jakarta EE. Gradually, the things will change again. So we can start with this and then just try to work out something else. And then with all the content, then we can basically come up with different kind of the things. I think is the group ID, artifact ID can be like a technology related. I think no, I wouldn't put a CDI in here. I will just say launching 4G dash MicroProfile dash for tolerance. Again, it's the kind of this will match to the spec. We can go any kind of the. We can put like some rough group ID, artifact ID as the things when the working group move over, and then we will see what kind of things will turn up. Maybe we just say dev launching Jakarta instead. So that would be very simple, and then will be the group ID, artifact ID. There will be multiple kind of the report.
and Emily, that means that until we have a final name, you can't release anything. Because we cannot have two, we don't want to have multiple group ID under Launch4j. Once it's decided, it's going to be frozen forever.
Yeah, so hopefully things will settle in the next few weeks. We won't be in a position to release anything, right? In the next few weeks. The other thing is the Clement. The other thing is kind of the for as long as we don't do final release, we can change the group ID, artifact ID, right?
Until you do release, yeah, sure, you can change as much as you want. But as soon as you do a single first release, it's going to be frozen forever.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So is the kind of I think it will take some time to do a single to do. I will think to for a few months to do the single first release.
Well, but look, in smaller LLMs already have done 2 or 3 releases already.
This is for this release. Is this in?
If you go to releases, you will see the number. I think I counted 3, but yeah.
The was it for
Yeah, here. Yes, click here, and we will see. 1, 2, maybe even 4.
4 releases?
Yeah, 4 releases. Okay.
Yeah.
I think one didn't reach Maven Central, but
is this not in? This one not in?
yeah, I think yes. I think one was broken, but anyway, so it's already 4 releases. So that means that if you switch to Longchain4j repository, you won't be able to do any releases until you settle on the name.
Yes. What if we do release not push to Maven Central?
You want to do a release but not push it to Maven Central. But how will people consume it then?
Will be basically pretty much on the stage, and then you download from there. It's not directly you can include easily to your dependency.
I'm not sure the release process that Longchain4j is using as a staging repository. So that might be one problem. You may not have that staging environment in between.
Yeah. So here, so currently in here, the kind of the group ID. Here's the parent artifact ID. If we use the group ID, we'll do a dev.launching4j.jcarter. Maybe we can just settle on maybe .jcarter EE. And then artifact ID, the parent will be a jcarter EE dash parent. And then for the each individual ones, for the core, here for the core artifact ID. For the core, basically artifact ID will be kind of the dev or launching for. No, we just say launching4j dash core. No, launching4j dash jcarter e dash core. Then let's map it. Let's map it. Let's put it in here. Maybe we can use the time to discuss this instead. For the parent. Artifact ID. So the parent. The parent basically is a group ID. So we are going to do dev launching4j dash jcarter. That's dev jcarter.
So are we dropping the whole MicroProfile name completely?
So it's basically it's a MicroProfile. Once MicroProfile, if MicroProfile fold into jcarter, is basically will be under jcarter. So that's why.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is the proposal. Is a proposal. I don't know whether you know the current the proposal basically host MicroProfile under jcarter.
Yeah, last week we said we might. We're going to put it on pause until.
But that means that until this move from MicroProfile to Jakarta is complete, it's kind of misleading because you are claiming something that is Jakarta, which actually is not.
Okay.
But if we do MicroProfile Jakarta, then we have another problem. It's because after that, we can't really change it and we can't really drop MicroProfile anymore.
So, so basically, if we do this one, we basically wait for the proposal to finish. So,
if you drop MicroProfile from that name, you will have to wait until the move of MicroProfile into Jakarta is complete, which can take months. We don't know.
but once but once we kind of basically ballot will go through, I'm hoping basically in the next few weeks, and then we know.
No, I don't believe it will be that fast. There are a lot of works to do. Many specifications need to be updated. There are plenty of discussion. What do we do with standalone? There are plenty of issues that have not even surfaced yet. It's going to be way more than what people think. But so I don't believe it's going to be a few weeks of work. I think we are speaking in terms of months.
No, Clement. I'm speaking the few weeks basically make the decision whether to move or not. And then
Okay, that decision. Okay.
So if you are interested, basically today I spent a lot of time to work on basically the repo mapping. So it's kind of so here basically a lot of time to work on basically can see the proposal for the mapping is a lot of work. So it's the execution will take months. I agree with you. But the decision, once we make a decision, we know kind of.
Wait. In the proposal I just saw, you keep MicroProfile in the name of the report.
Yeah. So we keep a MicroProfile in it's still in the keep the brand. However, like there's I can't remember. Is kind of there was a suggestion. The name is too long. But I'm okay with I'm okay basically if we do this, because the MicroProfile brand is still there in Energy Carter.
Yeah, but it's too long, and a lot of people outside of that bubble won't understand what it is. I would actually prefer just plain Jakarta, or just MicroProfile, or just CDI. But having both will just confuse people. Even me, I don't understand what it means. Like,
yeah.
Is it? I mean, I'm wondering whether we're premature to even bother to discuss on this, because it feels like a MicroProfile wide decision what the new package naming or the new artifact naming will be.
No, John, is it because this we need to make a decision so that we can put the code in the repo. Maybe we directly go with dev.launching4j.microprofile, because at the end of the day, MicroProfile still Energy Carter includes the core profile. And you're right, Clement, the name, MicroProfile name will still exist.
in that case, I'm in favor of this. That is clearly identifiable, and yeah, fine.
Okay, and then artifact ID kind of we can see this is parent. So what artifact ID do we want to do?
For the parent, it's going. So there is one constraint here. The constraint is that even if the group ID are different, we don't want to have the same artifact ID as dev.longchain4j. It's just because it's confusing IDs more and tooling in general more than anything else. So it will be something like longchain4j-microprofile-parent would be an okay name.
Do we need to say launching 4G in the front? Can we just
No.
say
No. You don't have to repeat it. It's
Yeah.
you decide as you want to do.
Can we just do this?
No, just parent. You don't have Jakarta anymore.
Okay, dash parent.
Otherwise, it's not consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. And then the basically the let's do the other core. For the core, same group ID, artifact ID will be just like
MicroProfile core.
that's cool.
I think if you just consider MicroProfile parent, MicroProfile core, it can be a little bit confusing. So maybe prefixing it by longchain4j might not be a bad thing, actually. Longchain4j -MicroProfile parent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easier to also to when you search for the repo as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the core, and then the config. So this is
Yeah, so it will be
what's the current name of this one? That one is going to be interesting.
I think this need to be like a launching4j.
MicroProfile config.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we'll just have longchain4j -MicroProfile whatever we adding on top. Like fault tolerance will be at the end, and then telemetry will be at the end. So it's basically, yeah.
Okay.
Config, yeah.
And then the
Fault tolerance will dash fault tolerance at the end, where you place config. Okay, guys, I'm actually late, so I need to go. So
okay, thank you, Ohik. We will find another slot. I think I will be able to make it next week. Telemetry.
So if you guys are happy, I'll just finish up and then I'll just update the report.
So you can we will try to finish this, so you can make the change accordingly to your PR, and then what's the next? Core fault tolerance, telemetry config. So portable extensions. So this would be a CDI portable extensions.
Yeah, but you need to give it a name. CDI portable extension is going to be too long.
CDI.
Can we simplify it by just longchain4j MicroProfile extension?
No,
or
because
CDI dash extension.
Because there's also build compatible extension.
Ah, there is two. Okay.
Yeah.
How about this CDI portable? EXT.
And then the build compatible.
I'm sorry, if you go down to March 24th minute meetings, didn't we decide on parent ID and group ID for this particular section?
March 24.
CDI portable extension and CDI build compatible extension.
Also the group ID and parent ID, right? We already decided on that in that meeting. So we are changing that now?
Because they're trying to merge MicroProfile into Jakarta. So that's why.
Yeah, we knew that before that in that meeting, right? About the proposal.
So actually it's the same group ID.
No, we removed Jakarta. We removed Jakarta in the latest one that you created.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the it's too long. Oh, build compatible. Let me add this back, add this, and then we can discuss again. There's no better way to do it. CDI build compatible. So again, so group ID, do we want to add a Jakarta, MicroProfile Jakarta, or just keep MicroProfile?
I would stay with just MicroProfile or just Jakarta, but not both.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the core profile in Jakarta behaves or the web profile in Jakarta. I think web profile is not a good example, but I don't know how the core profile in Jakarta behaves in terms of the spec naming or things like that, or if there is anything like that.
You could say this is all about MicroProfile releases. And then if MicroProfile in the Jakarta is automatically there will be Jakarta.
Well, our project name itself contains Jakarta at the top level. So now we are talking about group ID, but the project name itself contains Jakarta.
Yeah, so that's fine. That's pretty much for marketing purpose. So this is kind of the developer of both poems. I think the repo has to have a Jakarta there for them. That's for marketing thing. I think it's let's go with this. At least Bahik and Emmanuel can make a progress. And then before the release, once we get everything in there, before the release, we have another debate session.
Okay.
And then by then, probably the proposal for MicroProfile is worked out, at least the direction worked out.
Sure, I agree with you. I will just say one thing, like at parent level, you contain both the things so that at a child module level, you can differentiate. Like say tomorrow, if you're using some Jakarta specific or Jakarta as a config specification and you use that, then that module or artifact can become LangChain4j Jakarta config. And that's how you differentiate. But at least at the parent level, you keep both. That is what I think.
Yeah, we can't agree as a group. We can't agree with each other. Let's go with this one, and then before the release, we make at least Bahik and Emmanuel can make changes, and then it's kind of we go from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I appreciate everybody have a different viewpoint, and then like before the release, we do a kind of proper vote on ballot or something. At that time, probably we have a better view on the names and etc. And then yeah, we can. Otherwise, we stay here to discuss for a long time and not making much progress. Okay, this is a very efficient call. So action, so Bohik, action. So Bohik and Emmanuel, I will also put on Slack. Bohik. We use above IDs for their PRs before the release. We will decide the final IDs. Okay, so everybody they have. Okay then. So great. Thank you all for this call. And next week, I think is probably yeah keep this time. I won't be here. I will be on holiday, and then probably they will last the same thing for 2 weeks. Come back a week after, and then the week after I will to see. Maybe try to start another ballot, another ballot poll to see whether it can get a better time for people. Okay, then. Thank you all. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
I